We're going live if you will. Let's go ahead and check, make sure everything's working. Can't hear that. Let me see here. Let me see, maybe the volume is, there it is. Let me put the volume up here. Damn. Woo, 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 woo. Abuelita's definitely gonna wake up with that one. Anyhow, hey, welcome to you have a new episode of you have a collect call from. Today, this morning, we're gonna be coming to you live and direct from Pima County Court, if you will. How's everybody doing today? And let me go ahead and adjust this so you guys can go ahead and see right, because I definitely don't want you guys to be missing out on the court activities this morning. Court should be starting up in about 5 minutes or so. What kind of hearings are we going to be having today? That I don't know. Hey, what's up? Hey, how's it going? We'll just go ahead and say hey at the end, if you will. Let me see here. Let me finish setting everything up, and we should be going. We should be ready in the next few minutes. See it right here. Hey, what's up, Tammy? How are you doing today? All right, thank you. Thank you for Lina. All right. Way too many letters for me there on your name. Next case for me. Let me see what it was. Next case for me, doing good. That's right. Hey, thank you, Lonely. Thank you for the follow. I highly appreciate that. And let me see. Let me finish up what I'm doing. Did we get the chat on the screen? Yup, we got the chat. Hey, thank you for that. Hey, what's up, KC fan? What are you doing up so early at 3:57 in the morning, KC? Should be sleeping right now. You know Lana Del Rey? I do not. I can't say that I do. Let me see here. Am I forgetting to do anything before we get going? I think good. Thank you for the asking. How are you, man? I'm tired. I just walked in from work. Ready to go to bed right now. As soon as I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna take it down, and hopefully I could wake up at before 6 a.m. to go ahead and get that Dade County stream going for you guys. So we'll see how that plays out. Hey, thank you, Casey. Highly appreciate that. Let me see here. Let me zoom in a little bit to make sure you guys don't miss out on any of the action here. And there we go. How's that look? Does that work for you guys right there? You get the individuals walking in. Let me move the chat a little bit to the side here. And there we go. I think we're good to go. We're ready for court. And for those of you that don't think that this is live right now, just as soon as the court starts, the judge is going to give the time and the date. So that should fix up any doubts that you guys got in your mind. And here we are. Where is everybody tuning in from? If you guys don't mind sharing. Hey, thank you, KC. I appreciate those. What was that? What do you call it? Jellyfish. Let's go ahead and get a collect call roll call going on. We got Emily, I think that is from Florida. You know what? Let me make the chat bigger. If you scroll to the left, we got Central Texas in the house. We got Taurus in the house. We got Kit Kat coming in from Connecticut. That's right. We got KC coming in from California. Let me see. They got court this early? Oh, we got Jack 114 coming in from the UK. We got Young Euro coming in from the ING from Inglewood. Always up to no good. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. We got Gracie coming in from Florida. We got Tammy coming in from Michigan. We got Audra coming in from Minnesota. We got Trav coming in from the big NY. Is that New York City or New York State? We got Chris Lynn coming in from Texas. We got Keeping It Real 123 coming in from Virginia. We got Ross coming in from Scotland. We got Lacey Marie from Illinois. We got Trav. He's coming in from NY State. Let me see.
Be seated.
Okay. There it is. I think it's going to be which judge? I think it's the
This
judge.
is the 5 a.m. calendar on March 4th, 2025. Orders were given on the 1st of the month regarding the taking of the DNA and fingerprints. Those orders remain in effect today. What that means for you in the courtroom is this: not every single one of you has to give your DNA or your fingerprints. If you have to do that, those orders are going to be on your paperwork. My name is Commissioner Beck. I'm here to do a few things for you. Number one, I'm here to let you know why you're here. Number two, if you might be released. Number three, if you're going to be signed an attorney. The vast majority of you are going to get an attorney, which leads to my number one rule. Please don't talk about the facts of your case. Everything you say or do can be used against you. Everything in the courtroom is video recorded, so please don't talk about the facts of your case unless it's with your attorney. Second thing, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions for me. Unfortunately, I'm not your attorney, so I can't answer legal questions for you. So please save your legal questions for your assigned counsel. Finally, you're going to be hearing lots of different dates. Some of you are going to be hearing about different release conditions. You don't have to memorize all that stuff. All that information is going to be on your paperwork, but that's why it's important to keep and save your paperwork and not to lose it. If you end up missing a court date or if you end up not following a court order, you just could end up back here. Here's how the morning's going to work. I'm going to call two names. First name I call is going to come into the courtroom and stand in front of me at the podium. Second name I call is going to sit on the chair next to the door. And then we're going to keep on cycling through until the calendar is finished.
What's up, Liz?
Please get Justin Collins to the podium. Armando Murillo to the chair, please.
What up, Maria?
¿Qué pasa, el desgraciado?
All right. What's up with this straggler hat over here that just said, okay, here he is.
Sir, name and date of birth, please.
Justin Collins, 8/30/92.
Thank you. You're here today on three separate matters: a failure to appear warrant, a probation violation warrant, and a Superior Court new case. Let's start with your failure to appear warrant. I'm not assigning you a new attorney. You're going to go back to your original attorney. Your next court date is going to be March 13th. That's at the Downtown Superior Court.
Yeah, he's hella relaxed.
Affirming the bond set by your judge, it's a $5,000 secured appearance bond. Sir, if you're able to bond out, not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and most importantly, if you bond out, you have to contact your PO within 3 days. For your probation violation warrant, you're also getting an attorney. Your next court date on that is going to be March 13th. And affirming the bond set by a probation violation judge, that's a $1,000 secured appearance bond. So right now we're at total $6,000 secured. Same conditions of release. Then you have your Superior Court new case. You were arrested for 2 counts of criminal damage, Class 6 felonies, resisting arrest, Class 6 felony, disorderly conduct, Class 1 misdemeanor. I have found probable cause on the criminal damage and the disorderly conduct. I'm not finding probable cause for the resisting arrest at this time, but I'll just forewarn you, though, that just because I don't find probable cause doesn't mean the prosecutor can't do it, so they might do it at a later date. So, yeah, just don't think it's gone away forever. It might be, it might not be. I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates for your new case are March 10th, 11th, and 13th in the Downtown Superior Court. Sir, because it's been alleged that you committed this offense while you were on release for your other offenses, you're going to be held non-bondable at this time on your new case. All right, if you want to please step to your left your paperwork, sir.
He ain't going
Armando
nowhere.
Murillo to the podium. Michael Sanders to the chair, please.
Next up on the Price is Wrong. Let's see what everybody was getting into last night while you were sleeping.
Sir, name and date of birth, please.
Armando Murillo, July 26, 1999.
Thank you. You're here today on 2 probation violation warrants. I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court date for both of your warrants is going to be March 11th in the Downtown Superior Court. At the request of your probation violation judge, you're going to be held non-bondable due to your violation of probation as to both matters. Why don't you please step to your left for your paperwork?
Do you know what the violations are for?
Shit, you don't know. The judge don't know. 3, 5, and 10? I don't know. Choose one. Pick one. Let's take a guess here. He looks a little bit cold right there.
Term 15 are all term 15 violations. Back in February, Mr. Murillo attempted contact with the victim by sending flowers to a residence. Mr. Murillo did not obtain prior written approval before entering or traveling past locations where the victim or victim's family resides or works. Mr. Murillo violated a court order of protection by making contact with the victim through social media. Mr. Murillo harassed and stalked the victim by sending unwanted social media friend requests on 2 separate occasions. That's just on one of the cases. And looks like it's similar issues on your second case. So your next court date is March 11th. You can talk to the judge about your probation violation status at that time. Thank you.
Armando, not
Michael
today.
Sanders to the podium. Miracle Delgado to the chair, please.
Not today, Armando. Not today. Next.
Sir, name and date of birth, please.
Michael Sanders, 5/26/98.
Thank you. You're here today on a grand jury warrant. Grand jury has found probable cause to hold you on the following charges. 1 count of aggravated assault, class 3 felony. 9 counts of endangerment, all class 6 felonies.
9?
This all occurred back in July of 2023. I am assigning you counsel. Your next court date is going to be March 12th in the Downtown Superior Court. Affirming the bond set by the grand jury, it's a $50,000 secured appearance bond.
50
Sir,
smackers.
if you're able to bond out, you're going to be placed on pretrial services release and be fitted with an electronic ankle monitor. Furthermore, if you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. If you want to please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Miracle Delgado to the podium. Robin Contreras to the chair, please.
Not related to Colonel Sanders. That's right, Superfly.
Hi, name and date of birth, please.
Miracle Delgado, 4/11/91.
Miracle.
Thank you. You're here today on 4 separate matters, a Superior Court grand jury warrant and 3 failure to appear warrants. Let me talk to you about your new case. Grand jury has found probable cause to hold you on shoplifting, a class 5 felony. They've already found probable cause. This occurred back in October 2024. I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is going to be March 12th in the Downtown Superior Court. Affirming the bond set by the grand jury, $10,000 secured appearance bond. Ma'am, if you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you have to contact your probation officer within 3 days if you're able to bond out. For your failure to appear warrants, I'm not assigning you a new attorney. You're going to go back to your original attorney. Your next court date on those is going to be March 10th in the Downtown Superior Court. And I'm affirming the bond set by your original judge. Looks like it's $500 for each one, so that's an additional $1,500 on top of the $10,000 secured. Same conditions of release. Most important one, if you're able to bond out, you have to contact your PO within 3 days.
Hey, so what I'm thinking over here, how the hell do you say miracle in Espanol?
Robin Contreras to the podium.
Miracle?
Jordan Hester to the chair, please.
Espanol? How the hell do you say that one? It's not translating. Anyhow, hey, love the lives, brother. Hey, gracias, Eric. Highly appreciate it.
Sir, name and date of birth, please.
Robin Paul Contreras, date of birth January 21st, 1988.
Thank you. You're here on a justice court warrant. I'm assigning you counsel. Your next court date is going to be March 7th. That's at the Encanto Justice Court. I'm affirming the bond set by the judge. It's a $10,000 secured appearance bond. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
Quick question. I've been going to courts last week. When I was picked up today, or a couple days ago, I said I had court date on the 25th, and everything, and I
Hey, my
showed
boy,
up, and everything was dismissed.
you're
and then,
losing me.
Do you know which court?
On the 20, it was on the 25th.
Which court, though? Because the only court that I know that you got right now is this Encanto Justice Court case. So I don't know if you have any Phoenix City stuff going on or any other city stuff, which I don't have access to that information.
It was out here, the municipal downtown right here.
Okay. Yeah, it's that Phoenix, like downtown Phoenix?
Yes.
Yeah, so, okay, go ahead. What was your question?
Yes, so I went to court and everything. I mean, I've been showing up, and I was actually found a police report when I was picked up under this escape charge. I don't know what the escape charge is for. I'm confused.
Yeah,
You're confused. We're confused.
All I have is the warrant. That Phoenix City case is something totally different. I don't even have access to that because Phoenix has their own court. They do their own thing. And so, sir, unfortunately, the only person that can answer this question is going to be the judge. That's going to be on March 7th.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. If you want to please step to your left.
Thank you.
Jordan Hester to the podium. Alfredo Crisostomo to the chair, please.
Up next on The Price is Wrong.
Name and date of birth, please.
Jordan Hester, 5/25/92.
Thank you. You were here today in the Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for burglary in the second degree, Class 3 felony, taking the identity of another, Class 4 felony, criminal trespass, a Class 6 felony. I have found probable cause and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are March 10th and March 13th in the downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $8,000. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're going to be placed on pretrial services release. It's going to be fitted with the electronic ankle monitor. Furthermore, you are not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with the victim whatsoever, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. If there's currently an order of protection that's been put out against you, you have to continue to follow those orders. And you're finally cautioned that a violation of a no victim contact order can lead to a Class 6 felony. If you want to please step to the left of your paper.
Objection.
Can I ask you a couple questions?
This guy's not guilty.
Sure.
I was just here Saturday.
Right. These are additional charges that, on top of these all occurred back on March 1st, and these are additional charges on top of the $2,500 that was imposed by my colleague.
Right. So I just want to know, do you know why I wasn't charged for those on that day?
I'm not the police. I'm not sure why they didn't submit it sooner. I imagine that they needed additional evidence. I have no idea.
Okay. I have worked 6 days a week. I have my children, parenting time this week. Is there any way I could get released? And I know you already said a monitor or something like
Correct.
that. I spent all my money on Saturday trying to get out of here. I'm just trying to afford an attorney or something.
Sure
just
thing.
need to get to work.
Sir, with additional charges, I'm sorry, I'm not inclined to take away a bond. So
Damn.
at this point, I'll be affirming the $8,000 secured. Were you trying to work with the bond company last time when you saw the
No, I
judge?
just had my family give my money and
Sure
find
thing.
me out. They paid the whole thing. But how does that work? Do I
So
like
there's-
10% of that or what?
Yeah, people think it's just 10%. It's usually between 10 and 15%. Every bond company is a little different. Back in the facility, there's a list of bond companies that you can call because everyone is a little bit different. People forget about the fees you have to pay to use a bond company. But if you're trying to get as much money as you can together, going through the bond company might be the better route instead of paying off the whole thing.
And Forrester is like paying out the whole thing, right?
I'm sorry?
If they came here to pay it, that'd be the whole thing.
Correct, yeah. The bond company would pay the rest.
Okay.
All right, thank you, sir.
Sorry, no
Alfredo
talking.
Crisostomo to the podium. Christopher Beal to the chair, please.
So if I understand that correctly, so it looks like he was arrested, then he was bailed out, and now they put some other charges on the same case, which
Sir, name and date
sucks.
of birth, please.
Alfredo Jaime Crisostomo, 32701.
Thank you. You're here today on the Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for one count of unlawful flight, Class 5 felony. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are March 10th and March 13th in the downtown Superior Court, setting secured appearance bond of $5,000. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're going to be in pretrial services release. You're going to be fitted with an electronic ankle monitor. Furthermore, if you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
All right then.
Want to please start?
And then you know why I have 2 court dates? If it's just one charge?
Yeah, one of them is a status conference. The other one is a preliminary hearing.
All right then. Appreciate it.
Your defense counsel, he'll explain to you what's going to happen at that second court date. That second court date might go away.
All right then. Appreciate it, sir.
Thank you.
Hey, Ostrich, I didn't have a chance to
Christopher
check.
Beal to the podium. Randall Robinson to the chair, please.
I haven't had a chance to check, but I'll check today. I'll keep you posted.
Morning. Back to the podium, please.
Hey, get back,
Can I get your
homeboy.
name and date of birth, please?
Christopher Michael Beal, 12/22/66.
Thank you. You're here today on a family court warrant. And, sir, have you ever appeared on a family court warrant before?
Never.
Okay. So,
And I'm finally starting to get some momentum going, and then I get stuck. You know what I mean? It's like,
okay.
now I'm here.
I know. Sir, I get it. So let me finish up what I got to tell you. I'll explain to you what the situation is, and then if you have any questions for me, I can answer them for you.
Okay.
So you've been arrested on a child support arrest warrant, and so what is going to happen to you now is a purge is going to be set, and so what that means is this: the purge amount is $4,000, which is a fraction of apparently what you're supposed to owe. But
Well, I made a mistake. I'm a home builder and a land developer, and
Okay.
when we first got into it, I said I made $70,000 a year, and that was when I just sold a lot, and now I've ended up losing 3 lots, and I haven't had a job, and it's like you know what I mean?
Understood. And so modifying those payments, you're going to have to deal with a family court judge. I
was scared to go there because they put a warrant out on me.
I understand, sir, but unfortunately then...
Scared to drive.
Yeah, but now there's this. So here is, let me explain to you what a purge amount is. And so it's kind of similar to a bond, except you can't get out unless you pay the $4,000, except, well, as you pay that money, you don't get that money back, unlike people who pay their bond and then they finish up their court case, they get their money back.
Right.
Because in this case, the money goes to finish off the child support payments.
I get it.
Yeah.
I finished a vehicle that I was hoping to be able to sell pretty quick. I've got to sell it by the end of the month. And that would have given me some money to give to her.
Understood.
But now I'm stuck in here.
Yeah, unfortunately, sir. And so, unfortunately, you'll remain in custody unless you can pay off that $4,000. Your next court date is March 11th. Today's the 4th. And so that is your next court date before the family court judge. When it comes to modifying those payments, that's going to be up to that'll be up to the family court judge because they make those final orders. But at this point, that's the situation that we're in now. Do you have any questions about?
Can you lower the amount at all so
No.
that I can get it done?
Unfortunately not. I mean, yeah, this is set by the family
So what
court
happens
judge.
if I can't pay it on the 11th and then I
stay in
can't
jail,
pay it after
homeboy.
the 11th? And it's like I don't have the money unless I'm out and being able to get it.
Understood. And you know what? The family court, I imagine family court judges hear that all the time. Like situations change, especially you being in the building business. It's totally up and down and
I got
seasonal and cyclical. I get it. Hopefully they get it too. And so if there's going to be a change in that $4,000, it's not going to be through me. It's going to be through the family court judge on the 11th.
And you can't release me unless I pay that?
Unfortunately not. This is the way the family court warrants work for the back child support.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions, sir?
Can you appoint an attorney for me?
No, because unfortunately, these are...
Misdemeanor, dumbass?
No, not even misdemeanors. This is civil. These are civil matters. And so
civil.
because it's civil, you're not entitled to a free attorney. I'm sorry.
Okay. So what are my options? I'm just stuck here in prison?
Unfortunately now.
The county though, I'll stay in county jail?
Yes.
And then if I
They'll transport you on the 11th. You'll see the judge on the 11th, and you'll talk about how you're going to move forward with that payment.
Man. Okay, so try to get a hold of somebody that can loan me the money. I think my son might be able to do something.
Right, yeah. Anyone who you contact, doesn't matter where the money comes from, it just needs to get paid.
Your son is the one you owe the child support for.
All
Are you
right.
going to ask
What do you
your
want me to
son
do?
for the
If you
child
just step
support?
your left your paperwork.
Sorry, no tortilla.
Randall Robinson to the podium. Anthony Clark to the chair, please.
Up next on The Price is Wrong. Hey, Brent Ninja, just drop me a message and give me a quick synopsis of your story.
Sir, name and date of birth, please.
Randall Robinson, 10/17/90.
Thank you. You're here today on 3 matters, 2 probation violation warrants, and a new Superior Court arrest warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case.
Yeah, what's up?
Probable cause was previously found for possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony.
When was that?
This occurred back in July of 2024. So I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are March 10th and March 13th in the Downtown Superior Court. Affirming the bond set by the judge, it's a $500 secured appearance bond on your new case.
Yeah,
if you're able to bond out, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most importantly, if you bond out, you have to contact your PO within 3 days.
Okay.
For your 2 probation violation warrants,
Ooh.
you're getting an attorney. Your next court date on both of those is going to be March 11th. I'm affirming the bond set by your probation violation judge. It's $500 on each of those. So grand total, $1,500 for all 3 of your cases, and that's secured. Same conditions of release. Most important one being, if you bond out, you got to contact your PO within 3 days.
Okay.
Thank you. Why don't please step to your left for your paperwork, sir.
Man, that was a real roller coaster
Anthony
right there.
Clark to the podium. Robert Hintz to the chair, please.
Ay, ay, ay. It was like he was about to lose his equilibrium right now. I was about to fall out of the chair. Come on now. Next up on The Price is Wrong. Hey, if you haven't done so, please do so. Hit that follow button. It's free 99. Don't be a Mr. Krabby Patty. Don't be a Scrooge McDuck.
Next to the podium is fine.
Oh, snap. I didn't see this one coming.
No, that's fine. Wherever it works. And then if you could please move the microphone closer to him.
Robert, man, I'm about to go to sleep right now after I'm done with this.
Sir, would you please lower your hood just for this? All the way, please. Thank you. Could I get your name and date of birth, please?
Anthony Clark, 5/25/1965.
Thank you. You're here today in a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony, criminal trespass, a Class 3 misdemeanor. I found probable cause, and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are March 10th and March 13th in the Downtown Superior Court. Setting a secured appearance bond of $500. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're going to be placed on pretrial services release. You're not to return to the scene of the arrest, and you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have any questions for me, sir? All right, thank you. I'll grab your paperwork, and I'll put you back.
Hey, Ostrich, hey, I'm right with you on there, right there. I'm
Please, Robert Hintz to the podium. Sean Hansen to the chair, please.
I think there's a very valuable life experiences that could be taught from like all these situations. His man is, don't pick up that pipe, don't pick up that pipa, because.
Hi, name and date of birth, please.
My name is Robert James Hintz, 11/29/1985, sir.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant. Probable cause was previously found for possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. These occurred back in August of 2023. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are March 10th and March 13th in the Downtown Superior Court. Affirming the bond set by the judge in your case, it's a $500 secured appearance bond. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. If you want to please step to your left for your paperwork.
In your dreams, Pedro. In your dreams.
What was that guy looking around for? He looked like he lost something back there. But you know what? Hey, look, so I've never done any substances, so I can't
Please
relate.
get Sean Hansen to the podium, George Dawson to the chair, please.
I can't relate with the euphoric feeling that one gets when they do these things. But man, like.
Name and date of birth, please.
Sean Hansen, 6293.
Thank you. You're here today on 2 probation violation warrants. I'm assigning you an attorney, and your next court date is going to be March 11th for both your probation violations. This time I'm going to be affirming the bond set by your probation violation judge. First one is $250. Second one is $100, so grand total of $350 secured. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most importantly, if you bond out, you have to contact your probation officer within 3 days. I want to please step to your left for your paperwork, sir.
Every day I'm hustling.
George
Every
Dawson
day
to
I'm
the podium.
hustling.
Alejandro
Every day I'm
Camacho to the chair,
hustling.
please.
That fool looks like the dudes from what do you call it, Party Rock, or one of them at least. Next,
Sir, name and date of birth, please.
George Richard Dawson, 120690.
Thank you. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is going to be March 11th in the Downtown Superior Court. Affirming the bond set by your probation violation judge, it's $250 secured. If you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of your arrest, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most importantly, if you bond out, you have to contact your probation officer within 3 days. One, please step to your left for your paperwork, sir.
I should have said every day I'm shuffling, not every day I'm hustling.
Alejandro
That's Rick Ross.
Camacho to the podium, please.
Illegal substances today are off the chain. Hell yeah, hey, that's when the freaks come out at night. You know what they say? Shh. It's crazy. It's wild out there.
Hi, name and date of birth, please.
Alejandro Camacho, 4/10/1994.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant. Probable cause is previously found for possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony. Possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. This occurred back in July 2024. I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are March 10th and March 13th in the Downtown Superior Court. Affirming the bond set by your judge, it's a $100 cash bond. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
Hey,
Okay.
what I want to know is...
I'm still in custody, just wait till 10th or 11th unless I get bonded out?
Unless you can get someone to loan you $100 or something.
Okay.
Hey,
All right,
check out
thank
his
you.
pants.
Please
Hey,
have your life.
what's going on with his pants? It's like,
We
I
please
don't
clear the
know.
courtroom.
It's like he's trying to cross a river and not get his ankles wet.
Numbers 13 and 14, I'll be visiting these individuals back at their cell. They pose a risk of harm to themselves or to others. Ashley Jones, date of birth 9/28/97, is here on a Superior Court new case.
He ain't going
Arrested for 2
nowhere.
counts of aggravated assault, Class 3 felonies. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning counsel.
That's all right.
Her next court dates are March 10th and March 13th in the Downtown Superior Court. Setting a secured appearance bond of $50,000. If she's able to bond out, she'll be placed on pretrial services release, drug and alcohol testing and monitoring, fitted with an electronic ankle monitor. She's not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Justin Parker, date of birth 10/9/80, you're in a municipal court new case. Arrested for criminal damage, Class 1 misdemeanor, disorderly conduct, Class 1 misdemeanor. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning counsel. Next court date's March 12th at the Goodyear City Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $500. If he's able to bond out, not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, must obey any orders of protection, may not reside with the alleged victim. After I visit these individuals back in their cell, if there's going to be any changes to their release conditions, I'll come back on the record to make those changes.
And that's all she wrote,
And
folks.
then Mr. Kazenga, please.
Pazanga? Oh, if somebody comes up right now, it's going to be all bad right now. Oh, I think Pazanga. If somebody comes up as Mr. Pazanga, he's probably going to be the worst type of individual you could ever come across. And he would probably be one of those individuals that hurts women and kids. But we'll find out right now.
Name and date of birth, please.
January 27, 1994.
Your name, please.
Sadiq Kizenga.
Thank you. Sir, you're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for molestation of a child, Class 2 felony. I have found probable cause. I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are March 10th, March 11th, and March 13th in the Downtown Superior Court. Because it's been alleged that you committed this offense while you were out on release for your aggravated DUI offense, you're going to be held non-bondable at this time. So, sir, there's no amount of money that you can pay to be released and until at least March 11th when you have your hearing before the court.
Wood
Once
chipper.
you step to your left for your paperwork, sir.
Yup.
Yes.
That's all
You're
bad
done.
right there.
Thank you, sir. And this concludes the 5 a.m. calendar.
5 a.m. That's it. It's over. Hey, guys, I do appreciate you guys. And like I say, hit that follow button if you're not following. I know you guys like this type of streams and whatnot. You guys are always jumping on. Remember, it's free 99. Don't trip. You don't got to shoot me anything. I'm not asking for any money, but I do want some of your time, and I do want you guys to follow and share it. Sharing is caring. Whenever you see me jump on, just share it. You know, the more the merrier. Hey, Riley, Paige, gracias. Highly appreciate that. And hey, thank you guys for hitting that follow button. Highly appreciate it. Anyways, hey, I am Collect Call James. You are watching You Have a Collect Call From. And like I said around here, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out. And with that, we are out. Rato. And also, hey, check out our YouTube page at CollectCallFrom. I archive all these streams over there at CollectCallFrom on YouTube. And I got all kinds of other stuff. I got parole board hearings. I got interviews from individuals who are currently incarcerated in the state of California, the CDCR. Right now, there's nothing next. Right now, the next court doesn't start until 6 o'clock, so in about an hour and a half. I'll put my alarm. If I wake up, then I'll go ahead and stream it. If not, then it won't be at 7 o'clock. If I wake up at 6, then I'll start off Dade County. 7 o'clock, it'll be what is it going to be? Arizona, Maricopa County. 8 a.m. it'll be Pima County. 7 o'clock, I'll be doing a separate stream. We'll be doing Board of Parole hearings in Utah. And if you want to check all that stuff out, check out the YT page, all right? Anyhow, hey, like I said on here, life's like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out. And with that, we're out. Rato, and I'm going to go get some sleep because I'm super sleepy. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. All right, guys. I'll cut the stream. We'll be back shortly.